welcome everybody to today's production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, brought to you by these wonderful fourth graders who have worked incredibly hard during their May term for the last 9 days is really all we've had to really work on this. We worked on it for 2 to 3 hours a day for the last 9 days, and they put all their blood, sweat, and tears into this. And so I'm really proud of them and all the work they've put in. They've worked really well. And so, without further ado, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Welcome to the tale of a delicious adventure in a wonderful land. You can tell it will be delicious. Can't you smell it already? Oh, how I love that gorgeous smell.
You've all heard of Cadbury's, Roundtree's, Fry's, Nestle's, Wonka. What's that? You say, what's Wonka? You mean you've never heard of Wonka before? Wonka chocolate, of course.
I admit that Willy Wonka's chocolate is fairly new, but it's also the greatest chocolate ever invented. Why, Willy Wonka himself is the most amazing, the most extraordinary, the most fantastic chocolate maker the world has ever seen.
He's invented things like, say, why, I'm not going to tell you what he's invented. You came to see for yourself, so I'll let you do just that. But before I do, perhaps you should fill you in on what's been happening around here lately.
Because Mr. Wonka makes the best chocolate in the whole wide world, 3 other great chocolate makers known as Mr. Ficklegobber, Mr. Prodnose, and Mr. Slugworth sent spies to work for Mr. Wonka in order to discover his secrets.
Well, they must have been good spies because soon after, these 3 chocolate makers started making such Wonka favorites as ice cream that never melts, chewing gum that never loses its flavor, and candy balloons that you can blow up to huge sizes before you pop them with a pin and gobble them up.
Mr. Wonka didn't know what to do. He didn't know who the spies were, and if he continued to operate his factory, all his secrets might be stolen. So he did the only thing he could. He closed down his factory and sent all his workers home. You might think that was the end for Mr. Willy Wonka, but no siree, not him.
After months and months went by, the factory suddenly began operating again, but no one knew who was running the place. Nobody ever went in and nobody ever came out. The only thing anyone could see were shadows dancing in front of the lighty windows. Mighty strange.
Well, anyway, to get back to the story, soon there was a big article in the town paper saying that Mr. Willy Wonka, in order to sell a lot of chocolate once again, was running a contest. Yes, sir, a contest. He had secretly wrapped a golden ticket under ordinary wrapping paper in 5 ordinary candy bars.
These candy bars were said to be found in any shop, in any street, in any town, in any country, in any counter upon where Wonka's candies were sold. The 5 golden ticket winners will tour Mr. Wonka's new factory and take home enough chocolate to last the rest of their lives.
Oh, by the way, would you like to meet the 4 lucky people? Wait, no. This is where our story begins. 4 of the golden tickets have been found already. Oh, by the way, would you like to meet the 4 lucky people? Okay, listen, watch carefully, and they should be here somewhere. Let's see. Augustus Gloop! Augustus Gloop! Where are you, Augustus Gloop? Chocolate! 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 Food! I must eat all the time! This golden ticket is my meal ticket to eat! And eat! And eat! Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Friends, that was our first golden ticket finder, Augustus Gloop. Let's see if the lucky girl who found the
heard about these ticket things at Mr. Wonka's, and they're all gum and Swiss. The candy bars of hope is striking it. Now, of course, I'm right back and go. I just adore them. I can't believe that. I'm at it all day long, except for a few minutes at meal times when I take it out and stick it behind my ear for safekeeping. To tell you the honest truth, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable if I didn't have that much of gum. Just one every minute of the day. I really would. And now it may interest you to know that this piece of gum I'm chewing on right at this moment is one I've been working on for 3 months. So that's a record, that is.
Isn't she a lovely girl? Now, the third golden ticket was found by another lucky girl. Her name is Veruca Salt. Is Veruca here now? Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. Oh yes, here it is. As soon as I told my father that I simply had to have one of those golden tickets, he went out into the town and started buying up all the candy bars that he could lay his hands on. Thousands of them he must have bought, hundreds of thousands. And then he had them all loaded on the trucks and sent back to his own factory. He's in the peanut business, you see. He's got about 100 women working for him, shelling peanuts for roasting and salting. That's what they do all day long, those women. They sit there shelling peanuts. So he says to them, okay, girls, he says, from now on you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling the wrappers off of these crazy candy bars. And they did. He had every worker in the place ripping the paper off those bars full speed ahead from day till night. But 3 days went by and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. I got more and more upset each day. And each time he came home, I would scream at him, where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. And I would lie for hours on the floor, kicking and yelling in the most disturbing way. But on the fourth day, one of his woman workers yelled, I got it, a golden ticket. And he said, give it to me quick. And she did. And he rushed it home to me. And now I'm all smiles. And we have a happy home once again.
Thank you, Veruca. Isn't she a lovely girl? Now, the fourth and last ticket was found by a boy named Mike TV. I wonder if Mike got his ticket with him. Where are you, Mike?
Of course I've got my golden ticket. Why can't everyone leave me alone? Should I watch television? Pew, 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 pew. I watch all the shows every day, even the crummy ones where there's no shooting. I like gangsters best. Oh, those gangsters. Especially when they start pumping show full of lead or flashing old stilettos or giving show the with the knuckle dusters. Oh boy, what would I give to be doing that myself? It's the life, I tell you. It's terrific.
And that, folks, was Mike TV. Sorry for bothering you, Mike.
Now let me introduce you to the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket and his family. There are only 2 rooms. This is the home of Charlie Bucket. There are only 2 rooms and 1 bed, so you can see life is extremely uncomfortable.
These 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. And these 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina. The bed was given to 4 old grandparents because they were so old and tired, and of course they're all over 90 years old.
This is Mr. Bucket, and this is Mrs. Bucket. They and little Charlie Bucket sleep on a mattress upon the other room on the floor. As you can know, this can be very cold in the wintertime. They can't buy a better house because they don't have any money and there aren't any better jobs. And, well, Mr. Bucket is the only one that can work, and he lost his job a few weeks ago.
Yes, it's sad, but the toothpaste factory had to close down. Without Mr. Wonka selling chocolates, nobody ever got cavities, and nobody ever bought toothpaste, and, well, you know how it goes. No, wait, gee, I almost forgot. This is the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket.
Charlie's a nice boy. Of course, he's been starving lately. In fact, fact, the whole family has. I'm worried about little Charlie, though. Why, did you know that Charlie's so weak from not eating that he walks slowly instead of running like the other kids? Well, I've said far too much already. Let's see what's going on at the bucket house.
Well, I see that 4 children have found golden tickets. I wonder who the 5th lucky person will be.
I hope it's no one like that repulsive glue boy.
Boy, spoilers that Veruca's so cool.
Or as beastly as that bubble-popping Violet Beauregard.
Or living such a useless life as that TV boy.
It makes you wonder if all children behave like this nowadays. Like these blast children hearing about.
Of course not. Some do, of course. In fact, quite a lot of them do, but no.
And now there's only 1 ticket left. Quite so. And just as I'll be having cabbage soup for supper tomorrow, that ticket will go to some nasty little beast who doesn't deserve it.
I bet I know somebody like to find that golden ticket. How about it, Charlie? You love chocolate more than anyone ever saw.
Yes, I sure would, Grandpa Joe. You know, it just about makes me think when I had to pass Mr. Wonka's chocolate factory every day as I go to school. The smell of the delicious chocolate often makes me so dreamy that I often fall asleep and bump into Mr. Wonka's fence. But I guess I should realize that dreams don't come true. Just imagine. Imagine I can win the 5th golden ticket. Why, it's pure imagination.
Oh, my boy, it may be pure imagination, but I've heard tell that what you imagine sometimes comes true.
Gee, you really think so, Grandpa Joe? Gee, I wonder.
You know it would be nice if Charlie had won that 5th golden ticket.
You mean that 10 pence we gave him for his birthday present yesterday?
Yeah, the one piece of candy he gets every year.
And just think how long it took you two to save that 10 pence.
Yes, now that was really a shame.
But think of how Charlie enjoys the candy. He loves Willy Wonka chocolate. He didn't really act that disappointed.
No, he didn't.
Well, he might not have acted disappointed, but that's because he's a fine boy, and he wouldn't want any of us to feel sorry for him. What boy wouldn't be disappointed? I sure wish he'd won. I'd do anything for that boy. Why, I'd
Mom, Dad, Grandpa Joe, Grandpa, you never believe it. You never believe what just happened.
Good gracious, Charlie, what happened?
Well, I was walking home, the snow was so cold, and the wind was like so hard, and I looked at it, right at my face, and...
Go on, Charlie, go on. What is it?
Well, it was just lying there in the snow, kind of buried. So I picked it up and wiped it off, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found the golden ticket!
No. I found a 50 pence piece. There wasn't any golden ticket. But then I thought it wouldn't hurt if I bought a Whipple Scrunch Fudge Out of Light, that there was my 50 pence. And I was just so hungry for one.
Yes, go on.
Well, I unwrapped the wrapper slowly and...
You found the golden ticket!
No. I ate the chocolate. There wasn't any golden ticket. But I still had 45 pence left, and you know how I love chocolate.
Oh, Charlie, you're not sick, are you? You didn't spend all your money on...
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I bought another Whipple Scrunch Fudge Out of Light, and I found the 5th golden ticket!
You what?
I really did! I found the 5th golden ticket! Gee, Grandpa Joe, sure am glad that let you take me today.
Well, I guess he just feels that we understand each other.
Plus, you seem to know all about Willy Wonka and what's happened to him.
Well, he's been an important man in this town for a good long time. But some people have said some mean things about him ever since he shut down the factory. But I always thought he had his reasons. Actually, I'm pretty excited about this golden ticket thing. It's a good excuse to see inside the factory and how he's running it.
Speaking of the golden ticket, can I read it one more time? I know it sounds silly, but the whole thing seems so magical.
Sure, Charlie. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is.
Let's see here. It says...
Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket, from Mr. Willy Wonka. I shake you warmly by the hand. Tremendous things are in store for you. Many wonderful surprises await you.
For now, I do invite you to my factory for one whole day. You and all the others who are lucky enough to find my golden tickets.
I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around the factory myself, showing you everything there is to see. And afterwards, when it is time to leave, you will be escorted home by a procession of large trucks.
These trucks, I can promise you, will be loaded with enough delicious eatables to last you and your entire household for many years. If at any time thereafter you should run out, you only have to come back to the factory and show this golden ticket, and I shall be happy to refill your cupboard with whatever you want.
In this way, you will be able to keep yourself supplied with tasty morsels for the rest of your life, but this is by no means the most exciting thing that will happen to you on the day of your visit. I am preparing even more marvelous and fantastic surprises for you and my beloved golden ticket holders. Mystic and marvelous surprises will entrance, intrigue, and perplex you beyond measures.
In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine that such things could happen to you. Just wait and see. And now, here are your instructions. The day I have chosen for your visit is the first day in the month of February.
On this day and on no other, you must come to the factory gates at 10 o'clock sharp. Don't be late.
And you are allowed to bring with you either one or two members of your own family to look after you and ensure that you don't get into mischief.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Make sure you have this golden ticket with you, otherwise you will not be admitted. Signed, Mr. Willy Wonka.
And today is the 1st of February. And say, Charlie, we're here. And I guess everyone else is arriving together.
There he is. There he is. That's him. It's Willy Wonka. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Now, let's see. I wonder if I can recognize you all by the picture of you in the newspaper. You're Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, this is my mother.
Please, delighted to meet you. Both. Delighted. And you are Violet Beauregard.
So what if I am? Let's just get on with the whole thing, huh?
And you must be Miss Beauregard. Pleased to meet you. And you are, yes, you're Veruca Salt.
Don't shake his hand, Daddy. It's probably all sticky and chocolatey from working in a factory all day long. After all, he only does run a silly little factory. He's not important enough for you to bother shaking hands with anyway.
And you are Mike TV.
Pew pew. Come on, let me show you my favorite TV show.
And where are the TVs? Pleased to meet you.
Overjoyed, overjoyed.
And you must be the boy who found your ticket yesterday. Congratulations, Charlie Bucket.
Yes, sir, and this, sir, is my Grandpa Joe.
Howdy, Mr. Wonka. Real pleased to meet you.
How do you do, Mr. Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Well, now, is that everybody? Why, yes, it is. Good. Now, will you please follow me through the big purple gate? Thank you. Oh, would you close the door?
It seems like we've been turning left, turning right, turning left, and turning right for an hour or so. When are we going to eat? I'm hungry. Do you hear me? I want to eat. Now!
you noticed that we've been walking downward for the longest time, Grandpa Joe?
Yes, Charlie. I think I heard Mr. Wonka say that we're going underground and all the most important rooms in the factory are deep down below the surface.
I wonder why.
Well, I think he said that there wouldn't be nearly enough room for them up on top. Some of the rooms you're going to see are enormous. Some are supposed to be larger than football fields.
Here we are, everybody. This is the chocolate room. It is the heart of my entire operation.
I don't see anything but the old muddy river over there. When are we going to eat? I'm hungry!
And look at those enormous pipes over there. There must be 10 or 11 of them. I wonder what they're for.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, what's wrong with your river? It's all brown and muddy looking.
Nothing's wrong with it, my boy. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's all chocolate of the very finest quality, the finest quality. There's enough chocolate in there to fill every swimming pool in the entire world.
Look over there. What is it? He's moving. He's walking. Why? It's a little person. It's a little man. Down there, behind one of the pipes.
He's right, Grandpa. Can you see him?
Yes, Charlie. I see him.
There's 2 of them.
My gosh, so there is.
There's more than 2. There's 4 or 5. What are they doing?
Where did they come from?
Who are they? Aren't they fantastic?
No, hurt him, I did.
Look at funny long hair. They can't be real people.
Nonsense. Of course they're real people. They're my workers.
That's impossible. There's no people in the world as small as that.
No people in the world as small as that. Let me tell you something. They're Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas? What do you mean?
Imported directly from Loompa Land. Oh, what a terrible country it is. When I went there, there was dangerous beasts around, and because of that, Oompa Loompas had to climb up on trees and live in there. They live for cacao beans, but only found 1 or 2 a year. But fun fact, chocolate is made of cacao beans. So I went to the leader of the tribe and told him, you and your people can have as many cacao beans as you want. Only if you come and work with me and live with me in my factory. And he was so happy about it. Now they're wonderful workers. They all love to sing and dance, and I bet you're gonna hear a good deal of it today.
Mommy, Daddy, I want a Oompa Loompa. I want you to get me a Oompa Loompa. I want a Oompa Loompa right away. I want to take it home with me. Go on, Daddy. Get me an Oompa Loompa.
Now, my pet, we must interrupt Mr. Wonka.
But I want an Oompa Loompa.
All right, Veruca, all right, but I can't get it for you this second, sweetie. Please be patient. I'll make sure that you have one before the day is out.
Augustus, sweetheart. I don't think I had better to do that.
Augustus, my chocolate must be untouched by human hands. You must back away at once.
Augustus, did you hear what that man said? Come away from that river at once.
Oh boy, this thing is horrific. I need a bucket to drink it properly.
Augustus, you are dirtying my chocolate. You must back up this once.
Augustus, you can give me that nasty corny brochure about a million people all over the country. Be careful, Augustus. You're letting Sue pour out.
Zed!
Save him! He can't swim in ours. Save him! Save him! Don't just stand there! Do something!
Look, he's getting so closer to one of the pipes.
Oh, help! Oh, help! Murder! Police! Augustus, come back at once! Where are you going? He's disappeared. He's disappeared! Where does that pipe go to? Quick, call the fire brigade!
Keep calm, madam. Your boy is perfectly safe.
He'll be turned into marshmallows!
Impossible!
And why not, may I ask?
Because Because that pipe goes nowhere near the marshmallow room. It goes to the room where I make the most delicious kind of strawberry-coated chocolate-flavored fudge.
Oh, my poor Augustus. Don't be selling it by the pound all over the country by tomorrow morning. How dare you not play down my boys just without the pipe? You monster! You think you don't, do you? That's something I would. One great big, one great
Your boys are perfectly safe.
help me chocolate fudge!
Never. I wouldn't allow it.
Am I not?
That would taste terrible. Just imagine Augustus flavored chocolate coated gloop. That would taste terrible. Just think of it.
I don't want to think about it.
Nor do I, and I do promise you that your boy is perfectly safe.
If he's safe, then where is he? Lead me to August instant!
Go to one of the Oompa Loompas over there and ask them where the fudge room is. But don't take too long, or he's liable to be poured into the fudge boiler.
What? What? What did you say?
I'm joking. Forgive me. Goodbye, Miss Gloop. See you later.
Augustus. Well, I bet that's the last we've seen of him for a while. Now you folks are really in for a treat. Did you know Mr. Willy Wonka has a very own yacht of his own? And boy, is it sharp! It's bright pink and it has about 10 Oompa Loompas pulling the oars.
It sure is dark in here. How can these dumb Oompa Loompas see where they're going?
There's no knowing where they're going. Not an earthly way of knowing. Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. So the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs of they are slowing.
He's gone off his rocker! He's crazy!
He's naughty.
He's screwy!
He's batty. He's hippie.
He's dotty!
He's sad.
He's goofy! He's batty!
He's wacky. He's loony. Oh no, he's not.
Switch on the lights. Row faster. Row faster.
Look! There's a door! Cream room! Vanilla cream, dairy cream, violet cream, pineapple cream, and hair cream!
Row on. There's no time to answer your silly questions.
Another door! Whip room!
For whipping cream, of course. How can you whip cream without whips? It's just as if poached egg isn't a poached egg unless it's stolen from the dead of the night. Row on, please. Row on.
Look! Bean room! Cacao beans, jelly beans, coffee beans, and hash beans!
You won yourself. Row on. There's no time to argue. Press on. Stop the boat. We're there. Up there. You'll see. This is the most important room in my entire factory. This is the testing room. I mean the invention room. Well, testing room, invention room, whatever. All my new inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Those old, rotten, and dirty chocolate makers would just give their front teeth to be allowed in here for 3 minutes. Now, all you guys, I want no meddling, no messing, no touching, and no tasting. Is that agreed?
Yes, we would do the thing.
Good. Everlasting gobstoppers. But I've made them for children who can't afford, who aren't given that much chocolate money or can't afford one. So all you have to do is put an everlasting gobstopper in your mouth and suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it, and it will never get any smaller.
It's like gum!
It's not like gum. If you tried chewing one of these gobstoppers, they'd break your teeth off. But they taste terrific. They change color once a week. Now over here is hair toffee. I haven't quite perfected it yet, but when I do, there's going to be no excuse for little boys and girls going about with bald heads.
But Mr. Wonka, boys and girls.
No arguing, child. Please don't argue. Now over here is an invention I'm terrifically proud of. Oh, do be careful. Stand back.
You mean that's all?
That's all. Don't you know what it is?
By gum! It's a sticky chewing gum!
Right you are. It's the stick of the most amazing chewing gum in the entire world. It's an entire three-course meal. The one I've made is roast beef, tomato soup, and blueberry pie. But you can have almost anything you want.
What do you mean by that?
If you would try this gum, you would actually taste all those things. It fills you up. It satisfies you. It's terrific!
It's utterly impossible.
Just so long and it's gum, and I can have it. And that's for me. Come on, Mr. Wonka, hand over this magic gum of yours, and we'll see if the thing actually works.
Now, Violet, let's not do anything silly.
I want the gum. What's so silly?
I agree with your mother. I'd rather you didn't take it. You see, I have one or two things.
Oh, to heck with that.
fabulous. It's great.
Spit it out now!
Keep chewing, kiddo. Keep right on chewing, baby. This is a great day for the Beauregards. All little girls, the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meow.
No, spit it out. I haven't got it quite right yet. There's still one or two things.
Good heavens, girl. What's happening to your nose? It's turning blue.
I'll be quiet, Mother, and let me finish.
Your cheeks, your chin, your whole face is turning blue and purple. Mercy save us, the girl's going blue and purple all over. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. What's happening to you? You're glowing all over. The whole room is glowing.
I told you I haven't got things quite right yet. You see, it always comes to dessert. Blueberry pie, that's what does it. I'll get it right someday. You wait and see.
Violet, you're swelling up. You're blowing up like a balloon. I feel most peculiar.
Like a blueberry.
Call a doctor. Prick her with a pin. Save her.
It always happens like this. All the Oompa Loompas that have tried is finished up as blueberries. This is the most annoying thing. I can't understand it.
But I don't want a blueberry for a daughter. Put her back this instant.
Okay, go to one of the Oompa Loompas over there and ask them to roll her up in the juicing machine.
The juicing machine? What for?
We gotta squeeze the juice out of her. And after that, we're just gonna see how she comes out. But don't worry, we'll get her fixed if that's the last thing we do. I'm so sorry about it all. I really am.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be all right again?
Oh yeah, she'll be all right. When she comes out of the juicing machine, she'll be as thin as a whistle. But she'll be blue and purple all over. That's what comes from chewing disgusting gum all day long.
If it's so disgusting, then why do you make it a fact that you?
I'm sorry, Mike TV, but I can't hear you over your loud gunshot. Now, shall we move on?
Oh, yeah.
in there, but do not, whatever you do not go inside, or you disturb the miniature squirrels.
Look, Grandpa, look! Miniature squirrel! There must be hundreds of them in that walnut pile over there.
These squirrels are specially trained for getting the nuts out of walnuts.
Why do you still find lullabies?
Because no one can get the nuts out of walnuts like squirrels can. I insist on only using whole walnuts for that reason.
Mommy, Daddy, I decided I want one of these squirrels. Get me one of those squirrels right now.
be patient. I'll make sure that you have them before the day is out.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel. All I have at home is 2 dogs and 4 cats and 6 bunny rabbits and 2 parakeets and 3 canaries and a bowl of goldfish and a green parrot and a turtle and a cage of white mice and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
Very well. Wonka, how much do you want for one of these crazy squirrels?
She can't have one. They're not for sale.
Who said I can't? I'm going into Grammy's squirrel this very minute.
Ugh. Don't!
All right, I'll have you. Ah!
Oh no! They've all jumped on her! One of them started climbing up on her shoulders and started tapping her head with the knuckles.
Veruca, come back! What are they doing to her?
They're seeing if she's a bad nut. Watch! Oh my goodness! She's a bad nut after all! Her head might have sounded quite hollow.
Where do you suppose she's... Where are they taking her?
Where all the other bad nuts go? Down to the rubbish chute.
By golly, she's going down the chute.
She's gone.
Where do you suppose she's gone to?
That particular chute runs down to the great main chute, which has all the potato peelings, cabbages, fish heads, stuff like that.
Who eats fish, cabbage, and potatoes exactly? I like to know.
Well, I do, of course. You don't think I live on cacao beans, do you?
Now see here.
And of course the garbage pipe goes into the furnace in the end.
Now see here, Wonka. I think you've gone just a shade too far this time. I do indeed. I admit my daughter may be a bit of a frump. I don't mind admitting it, but that doesn't mean you can roast her to a crisp. I'll have you know I'm extremely cross about this.
Oh, sir, don't be cross about it. She might not even go down that pipe at all. She might just get stuck at the top of the chute. And if that's the reason, then all you have to do is go in the chute and grab her up.
Violet, are you down there?
Oh no! This grabs her too!
By golly, what a lot of rubbish there's gonna be today. What's it like down there, Angina? Help!
Oh dear! What on earth's going to happen to them now? I expect someone will catch them at the bottom of the chute. But what about the great fiery incinerator? Oh, that. They only light it every other day. Perhaps this is one of the days they just let it go out. They might be lucky. You never know. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. These children are disappearing like rabbits. Oh well, shall we move on? Oh yes!
My dinner date time and one lost television.
Then we must take the glass elevator that's just throughout the hall. sideways and downways and any other ways you can really think of. It can visit any room in the entire factory. All you have to do is press a button and zing, you're off. Look! Each button is labeled! And each button stands for a room.
Yeah, let's see. Strawberry water pistols, exploding candies for your enemies, stick shot for talk. Rainbow drops, and you could suck them, and you could spit out 6 different colors. Nice.
Enough. We can't wait all day.
Is there a television room in all the slots? Certainly, right there. Whippy, that's Whippy!
Here we go.
I'm going to be sick.
Oh, please don't be sick.
Try and stop me.
Then you better take this.
Make this awful thing stop.
I can't do that. It will only stop when we reach there. I hope no one's using the other elevator at this moment.
What other elevator?
The other elevator that's on the same track that just goes the opposite way.
Holy mackerel, you mean we might have a collision?
I've been lucky so far.
Now I am going to be sick.
Oh, please don't spoil my hat. We're almost there.
Sunrise.
Never again.
Now, before we go into this television chocolate room, I want to warn you, there are some dangerous stuff in here. Now, everybody out. Here we are, everybody. This is the television chocolate. And this is the testing room for my latest and greatest invention. Television chocolate!
But what is television chocolate?
Good heavens, Sean, stop interrupting me. Television chocolate works by television. I don't like television myself. I suppose that's right in small doses, but children these days never seem to take it in small doses. They just want to sit there staring at it all day. It's not just television. It's also the phones, laptops, anything, really.
That's me! Shut up!
Thank you. Now then, the first time I saw an ordinary television working, I was struck with a tremendous idea. If a photograph can be broken up into a million pieces and then sent whizzing through the air until they hit an antenna, why can't I send a chocolate bar whizzing through the air until it goes on a screen and then reforms, all ready to be eaten?
Impossible!
Think so? Hey Charlie, can you hand me that enormous chocolate bar over there?
You like that, so I gotta take this.
It needs to be big, because whenever you send something by television, it always gets much smaller than it was when it went in. Hey Mike, you there? Back off. Whew. Close call. You could have just been broken into a million pieces. Oh well. Switch on!
Let's go!
It's on its way. Door above our heads, whizzing through the air. Quick, come to the television screen. Watch the screen. Take it.
How can you take it? It's a picture on a television screen. Oh.
It's fantastic! It's a miracle!
Just imagine when I start using this across the world. A commercial will flash on. It will say, "Ew, Wonka's chocolates. They're the best in the world." And if you don't believe me, try one for yourself right now.
Terrific!
But Mr. Wonka, can you send other things through the air in the same way? Like people? Could you send a real-life person through the air?
A person? Are you off your rocker?
But could it be done?
Good heavens, Charlotte. I really don't know. I suppose yes, maybe it could, but I would like to test it. I have some really nasty results.
Look at me! I'm gonna be the first person in the world to be sent by television!
Back off now! No, back off, Mike!
Mike, stop! You'll be turned into a million tiny pieces! See you later, alligator!
will be safe and okay. We must hope for the best. We must watch the television.
He's taken a heck of a long time to come across.
Hold everything. Something's happening.
Yes, that's him, all right. But he's so tiny. Isn't he going to get any bigger?
Quick, grab him. Phew, he's all right.
You call that all right? He's shrunk.
Of course he shrunk. What do you expect?
This is terrible. I won't be able to send him to school like this. He'll get squashed. He won't be able to do anything. What, Mike? Never. No. You will not be able to watch television. I've had enough of television. What, Mike? I don't care what you want or how much you jump and scream. There.
Gee, how will I ever be able to grow again?
Well, small boys are extremely springy and elastic, so maybe if I put him on a machine I have for testing the tough stretchiness of chewing gum, he'll stretch.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
I don't know, maybe miles. But he'll be awfully thin. But no worries, because I'll feed him my super vitamin candy. Contains all the vitamins from A to Z. Hand these instructions to the Oompa Loompas over there. And Mr. TV, don't look so sad. You know they're gonna all come out in the wash, you know, every one of them. Which room shall it be next? And also, how many children are left?
I think it's just Charlie left, Mr. Wonka.
Wait, you mean there's only one left?
Why, yes.
Oh, I do congratulate you. I really do. That means you've won. But, I mean, we mustn't be dilly. We mustn't be dilly. We have an enormous number of things, to do. Just think of the arrangements that have to be made.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Mr. Wonka. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, Charlie. I get carried away sometimes. I forgot you didn't know.
No what?
Charlie, I love my chocolate factory. Tell me, Charlie, do you love my chocolate factory? Think carefully, because this is an important question on how you feel.
Well, Mr. Wonka, all I have to say is I've never spent a more fantastic day anywhere in my whole life. I've been very, very happy. Do I love this factory? Yes. Yes, I think I do. It means a great deal to me.
Why do you ask, Mr. Wonka?
Well, of course you and all the others will receive the candy I promised, but I want Charlie to receive much more. You see, this whole day has been a contest to see who would be the best for the job. What job? You see, I'm getting older and I'm getting tired. It's not easy to carry out my ideas as it once was, and I need help. And that means you.
Me?
Yes, you. I want you and your family to move here and live here permanently. And and if you do accept my offer, everything I have will be yours.
Will I? Wow, this is more than I could have ever imagined. Will I? Of course I will, Mr. Walker. Just imagine, Grandpa Joe. Just wait until we tell Mom and Dad and the great folks. It's going to be our chocolate factory, and we're never going to starve ever again. Just you wait and see.
Thank you for coming. I just want everybody to know that this was a totally fourth grade student production. All students were involved. Scenery, Miss Phelps, come on out. The students made the scenery. The students made the scenery with Mrs. Phelps's direction. The kids are running the booth, the sound, and the lights with Mr. Carr back there. And so every fourth grader was involved in every part of this production, and I feel like they just did the best job. So thank you for coming.